So guys, check out what just landed on my desk. The Steam Deck has arrived and I thought I'll do a quick unboxing video for you guys just to show you what is in the box. So unlike the Steam Link, which I ordered in the past, which came in a nice branded retail box that you could hang in any game store or anything like that, this device arrives in this basic cardboard box, okay? So there's really nothing to it. There are a few icons on the back how you should treat the box, but that's basically it. So there's no branding, there is no retail aspect to this, but let's get into the box and take a look. So when you open the box, you're greeted by this attention warning thing, okay? And basically, if I understand correctly, it just says you need to charge it, and that's how you switch it on. So it's pretty simple, okay? It shows you a graphic of the Steam Deck on the reverse side, and that is a humongous device. I'm pretty sure it doesn't come across as big as it actually is. I mean, I assume this is the actual size of the device, but it doesn't come across as big. It is huge, okay? I'm going to give you guys a bit of a measurement just of the box, okay? This box is 43 centimeters wide, and if this is the actual size of the Steam Deck, then it runs at just under 30 centimeters in width, okay? So it's a massive, massive device. Down here, this is where we're going to enter the SD card, which I've already pre-ordered. Okay, I'm ready to go. I've got my SD card right here because I have ordered the medium-sized Steam Deck in terms of the storage. I think it's 256, if I'm not mistaken, gigabytes internal NVMe storage. And this is how you find the Steam Deck when you first open the box. Let's take a look at this. Now we're getting a little bit of branding, right? I get like the Valve branding over here. Designed by Valve Corporation. Okay, they're trying to pull a little bit of an apple here, a little bit of stabilizing cardboard there. And then I had to just grab my knife because I completely forgot about that. But here you go. We have to open this seal, for which I expect to be the power supply unit, you know, the charger. Let's take a look whether it comes in like various countries. Obviously, we are in the UK, so all I really need is the UK plug, but it does not come with any alternative plug mounts for the front. I assume you can. Can you unmount this? Because it looks up here. I don't know if you can see this. It looks like you can remove this tip. I'm not going to fiddle around with it too much. Let's quickly take a look at the length of the charging cable. Okay, let's see how long it actually is. Overall, it feels like quite high quality. You know, it doesn't feel flimsy at all, as it is sometimes when you're unboxing some of these devices, but this feels quite solid. Let's take a look. So how long is this cable? I'm actually going to measure it. Obviously you guys can't see it, but when fully stretched out, just the cable in itself sits just, I think, over 140 centimeters. So that would be in inches, like 58, 59 inches of cable length, which is good. You know, it is more than the usual 1 meter that you get so often with many devices, and which is never really enough. So here you get, you know, more than basically 1.5 meters, something along the lines of 1.5 meters of cable for your charging needs. And then we're moving to the device itself. It's fairly heavy, okay? It comes in this like plastic sealed sleeve. So there's a little bit of branding, right? I guess you could put this into a retail shop. Opens on the side, comes in the carrier bag, which by the way is included in all 3 sized models, right? This carrier bag you see here, included in all models. On the front we get like this nice rainbow effect reflective type. Your games are going places, okay? Designed by Valve Corporation with the address in the United States. This is the EU version. It says it right underneath here. You're gonna have to remove the seal here to open it up. 256 gigabytes. It's that version. And then on the back you get a lot of blurb written in a very small font that I will not read out. Few icons on the side. I have to say, like, the carrier case, just from looking at it now, does feel quite high quality as well. Oh, look. Oh no, how embarrassing. Trying to remove the cardboard case and it doesn't open properly. All right, okay, I guess we have to, oh, this is brutal, okay? Just cracking it open at this point, ruthlessly, with no mercy. I don't intend to reuse or sell this at any point in my life. And here it is. And let me remove this box as well because it feels like it's in the way. So again, I don't have small hands. This looks like I have tiny hands, okay? But I don't. This is just a massive, massive carrier case. This is more reminiscent of a carrier case of the size of a laptop, I would say. I mean, it doesn't have the depth, like the length going down, but it is as wide. So this carrier case sits at 32 centimeter width. Okay, it has a nice little valve sign off there, you know, on that little flap here where you pull open the zip. And I just noticed that this actually seals the zip. Okay, so it's like a seal. I can't open it unless I cut open that seal. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to use this knife. I hope I'm not destroying it, but there you go. Cut it open, and then that unlocks the seal, and you can open the carrier bag. Let's see. First look at the Steam Deck. Exciting stuff. And there it is. It's huge. These are not splodges on the screen. Okay, this is me. Hello. Look, you can see myself. The camera up here. But this looks phenomenal. This looks great. Like it really is. It's huge. It's massive. It lays very well in your hand. It's not as heavy. I know a lot of people are like, oh, it's too heavy, you know, the Steam Deck and all that. But this feels great because I never had it in my hand. This is the first time for me to hold it myself. So on the front, obviously the massive screen sitting in the center, then the two touch screens left and right, a Steam button over here on the left hand side, and obviously I will have to look into what all these buttons do, whether this is like a Steam home button. I guess this is like a start button, something like that, or is this the start button up here? I don't know. The X, A, B, and Y buttons up here, another button up there. You got the D-pad and then the two control sticks here. On the top, volume buttons right there, the switch on and off button. This is probably the charging port. There is an audio jack. On this side, you've got the two shoulder buttons on each side, right? One on the right and one on the left. And then the two trigger buttons sitting right underneath. I assume this would be the speaker, right? And you can see a little bit like the mesh inside the speaker. I don't know if you can see that. It overall, again, feels like a really, really high quality device. It doesn't feel flimsy at all. It really feels like someone carefully considered the design. And then on the reverse, don't know if this is also, maybe this is a vent, right? For like air ventilation, or it might just be a speaker. If you know more about what it exactly is, then leave that down in the comments. But then you get 4 more buttons on the return. And I remember having these buttons on the back of the devices. I just remember it from the PS Vita. I used to play a lot of that, and there you didn't have the buttons, but you had the touch screen around the back. And I always struggled to use it properly and not accidentally hit it. So it remains to be seen. They do sit really nicely on like middle finger and ring finger. So if you hold the device in a natural position, then it perfectly sits on, I don't know if you can see this, like middle finger and ring finger. Again, it remains to be seen what I will actually use these buttons around the back for. But overall, like the quality, I said, is really high. It feels like then the ergonomics are great. Like the way it's rounded, I did not anticipate this really. Like the way it's rounded here, it perfectly blends in your hand, and it's very comfortable to hold it. It's not a light device, you know, don't get me wrong. It's not a Nintendo Switch, but it is also not like crazy heavy. So underneath you have another port here, which is the SD card port. So we're gonna put the SD card in there, and hopefully that's gonna work. But I'm not gonna switch on the device in this video. This really is just a initial response video to unbox it and to show you guys what is in the box. So if you have any questions about the device, about the carrier case, or anything that's related to it, then feel free to ask that down in the comment section below. I'm happy to answer it if I can. I hope you enjoyed this little breakdown and it helped you if you're considering to get the device yourself. I'll probably do a few more videos on the channel about the Steam Deck and my first impressions of it. But again, if you enjoyed the video, please don't forget to smash the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. I'm out. Bye.